How's it going, everybody? Back again today with another video here. And we're going to be talking about this guy right here for another Berserker Studios figure. I believe this is the third figure in the line. We had Hades, and we had Zeus, and now we have Poseidon, and it says Top of Olympus. I'm not sure what that means, but it says Myth, Gods of Nations. I don't know if I missed that before. I know it was Myth. Was like the series, but I didn't remember the Gods of Nations on the other figures. And I don't remember Shinfu toys either, so I don't know if that's new or I just don't remember. It's been a while. I feel like they release one of these guys every, like, once a year or something. Like, you get one figure every other year or something. It takes a little while for them to come out. But yes, we got this guy right here. He looks pretty cool. He does come in two variations. I'll put up the other one here. That's kind of like a blue skin tone. This one's more of like a natural, you know, normal human kind of skin tone. I don't know. I kind of just preferred this look rather than the blue, but the blue looked pretty cool too. I mean, I know some people prefer, you know, different ones over others, so it's all right. From my other videos, I think most people preferred the purple Hades, and most people preferred the regular Zeus over the battle damage Zeus, which I guess I'm awkward. I choose these variations, but every has their own taste, I guess. But I like this one. I think he looks pretty decent. They always look better when they're out of the box. He doesn't look too shabby. We'll see what we got going on here in a minute. But look at the side of the box here. Again, adult collectible toys. And then we got that. And then on the back. And I was reading this just as I got it. And it has more of like a story in here. Well, not really. I mean, it kind of just explains who Poseidon is. But I feel like they add a little extra in there than the other figures. I don't know if they're like turning this into something. More than just, you know, some figures. If they're going to do like comic books or something, I don't know. But seems like they're adding a little bit more details than anything. It says it's 2023. But yeah, this thing, to me, this just came out. I don't know. I just got it from 5K Toys. I pre-ordered it. I don't know if it felt like half a year ago, 8 months ago, something like that. 6, 7, 8 months ago. But yeah, let's get this guy out of the box and see if he's worth what I pay for him. I think 70 bucks is what I paid for this guy. So let's get him out and see what we got going on. All right, so here is Poseidon out of the box. And yeah, I can't use my rotator, so I'm going to have to use my hands to show you a closer look at him just because he kept falling over. Couldn't get him to stay straight. Another issue I noticed with this crown. Now, the crown does come off, or whatever you want to call that. I call it a crown. It does pop off, and there's like a hole right here in the forehead where it just connects back in there. And that's how it attaches. Now, this one, as soon as I got out of the box, fell off. I attached it, kept popping off, kept popping off, kept popping off. So, that's a bit of an issue. I don't know why, and it'll like, sometimes it'll click in there, other times it's harder to get it to stay, but it just keeps popping off. So, that's not a great thing. Now, we'll do like articulation since I'm showing off his design too all at once. Now, you can't really move his head too much. You see how his hair is back here. See, his hair gets in the way of true, like, rotation. You see his head already popped off. And, click it back in there. So, yeah, you can't do much because the hair is in the way. You can look down, but you can't really go up. His head just keeps popping off. Doesn't want to stay in there. Then with the crown, like I said, this stuff just pops off, but you can't really do much articulation with the head just because the hair's in the way, so much hair. I'm trying to find his crown. We'll just leave it off. But yeah, you can see where the hole is there where it attaches. I don't know, it just wants to pop on and off. It doesn't want to stay on too well. Now, as far as the hair goes and the way it looks, they did put little like shading. You can see like little black mixed in there. Trying to make it more, and I like that. Instead of just looking plain Jane, they kind of added that to it. That's good. Makes it stick out more. They did it in the beard too, as you can see up here. So that's not bad. I just wish like the skin looks all right, but I always feel like the skin, like, because everything else is so well done, like you can see the armor, the shine on the armor here. The gold is kind of plain looking, but it has a shine to it, and then you got this really nice coloring they got going on here with the armor. You know, you can see some bluish green going on in there. It looks really nice. I really like that. You can see it right here too. But I feel like they do so well with like the outfit and the armor and stuff. It kind of makes like the body, the skin tone and stuff look a little plain, and like the hair usually looks a little plain. But I did like that they added like that kind of shade in there. That looks pretty cool. So that's something. Um, but yeah, I can't get that crown to stay in there. But yeah, you could remove all this stuff if you guys wanted to. You could take all this off. I don't know why you'd want to, but if you wanted a nude Poseidon or something, it would be all right. But yeah, his I forget what you call these, but his fabric down here for his pants or whatever this is called, toga looking thing. Really nice. The fabric's real soft. It looks. I love the coloring. You know, it has that like Greek, you know, kind of design going on there. So I like that. And you can see they got more going on right here too. Looks really cool. I don't know. I think they always do good on the design itself. I just wish. I think what would make this figure so much better is if they did something with the skin. Something's just needs to be done. Some kind of shading. Something where it doesn't look so plain Jane. I don't know. I don't know what it is. To me, I feel like just I don't know. Everything else looks really like it looks just like the armor's on the wrong figure or something to me. I don't know why. If that makes any sense, it just feels like it's kind of plain. They need to do something with the body here. I don't know why. I don't know. Just how I feel. Down here, you got some more, and like I said, the gold looks nice. The gold armor, and I can't remember if the other Poseidon. I'd have to look at the variation if it all has the same. If it's just the skin tone that's different or if the armor's different, I'm not sure. But, yeah, pretty cool. And you can see this knee pad, knee guard, you know, shoe, whatever the hell we call this boot thing down here. Leg armor is different on the one side. Looks pretty cool. Yeah. Overall, I think they do great with the design. I love the fabric. I love the armor. I love the coloring. I like that they did some shading with the hair here. It doesn't look as plain Jane. So we'll take a look at the articulation. Like I said, you can't really do anything with the head. The arms can go all the way out there. You get them flapping here. You know, so you got all that. Nothing really preventing it. The armor's pretty, you know, adjustable here where you can move the hand and arm and, you know, have them have the trident coming down on somebody or something, or his sword. Looks really cool. They always do good. There's the head popping off again. See, I keep putting, what happens is I put my hand back here to, you know, hold him. I push down and the head pops off. So it comes off really easily. It's kind of an issue. this long hair, I don't know. I like it. I like the hair. I like the design there. But I don't like that the head, you know, you can't really rotate the head much and it just pops off, you know, when I move it. But I was trying to show you his nice waist articulation here, which is always good. They do good on all the figures. Doesn't interfere with anything. Everything rotates and goes. So that's good. So the arm articulation's good. The waist is great. The feet are good. Kick out. There is some in the toes too, so if you wanted to mess around with that. Of course, the knees. So with the fabric being down here, it's not really getting in the way of his articulation and moving around and all that stuff. So that's great. No issues with that. Really, the only bad articulation on this guy is just the head because you can't really maneuver it anyway. Like I said, you can't put it back at all because the hair's in the way. It'll just pop off. You can barely look side to side like that. You know, if you do too far, it'll get caught and pop off. So that sucks. The head articulation's not great just because the hair gets in the way. But other than that, he works. So you can put him in whatever, you know, whatever pose or whatever you'd like to do with him. But if we can get him to stand here. But there's that. Now we'll take a look. Now we'll just take a look at this so you guys can see his crown off there. So you can see that part right there in the center is where you kind of just plug it into his head. So it's unfortunate that this keeps popping off, but there's that. And he does come with another little head sculpt here. And this one kind of looks cool. I like when I seen this in the picture, I was like, I don't really like that. You know, and I was like, it's kind of, you know, yeah, whatever. But he kind of has like this green sea creature, half face looking thing here, which is great because, you know, you think of him being in the water. So they kind of added that feature in there. I thought that was cool. I don't know if I've ever seen a Poseidon represented with like half the creature looking face going on there. But I think it looks really cool in person. I like it. It might be my favorite. This is probably, maybe the crown will stay on this one. It doesn't seem like it's popping off. So Maybe I'll keep him with this head just because it's different. I do like that. And you can see the little texture they put in the skin there, kind of like a reptilian scale looking skin tone. So that's really cool that they did that. Yeah. So this is a cool head sculpt, a nice feature. I think I'll use that. Now he does have extra hands here. He's got some fist hands. There's another grip hand there for the trident or whatever. So he has 2 fist hands. He has a grip hand here. Not really much else to those. And then he does come with like a creature, scaly looking, creature from the deep hand here. Like, see, that's the stuff I feel like's missing, because they got like the shading going on. You see all the different green variations here, and then they do got like the lighter tone. This looks like they might have not painted that part, but that but that looks perfect. That's, inside of the palm there, lighter. Looks really good. I like this hand. Really nice. Probably put that on him as well for my display. Now, he comes with this really cool sword. And I do like, it's just like it matches his arm guards and his armor and everything there. He's got the gold. Kind of plain. Like I said, I feel like the gold looks good, but I don't know. I feel like they need to maybe like dirty it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Like age it where it just looks like, not brand new looking, but kind of like worn a little bit. I don't know how to explain it. You don't want to look like messed up, but make it look more real. Like that just looks too goldy. And it's the same thing with the armor. I feel like it looks great, but they just need to age it a little bit. They need to put a little bit of like dark shadowing type, or I don't know how to explain it. Like a little bit of tint or something going in there. Just too bright gold. But otherwise, it looks great. I really do like the bluish green part of the armor and everything on the sword. And they do have little dings and stuff where you can see it's been used. You can see the little scrapes on the edge of the blades. So that's really cool that they added that in there. So yeah, good sword right there. And then his magnificent trident, if we can get it in the picture here. And again, it's just kind of like, it's got like thorns or something on it right here, right? Or whatever that would be. But it's like solid gold, which is great because, it's a golden trident. But they need to add some kind of like tint or something in there. Because it just doesn't look, I don't know. To me, it just doesn't look that great. Maybe it's something I could do myself, I'm sure, easily if I wanted to. Like this is, but I mean, it looks nice. It's good. Some people like shiny gold like that, which I like shiny gold, but I want it a little something more to it, if that makes any sense. But yeah, cool little design there. It does got, like I said, little thorns, little marks all over it there, sticking in there. Pretty cool. So that's the trident. And then he comes with this. I guess it's like a scripture or some kind of tablet thing with like the writing on it. And you got, I don't know which way this sits. Is it like this? Or I think it's like this. I don't know. But you got, it's like a broken piece. I don't know if you're going to find the other piece and other figures that come out, or if this is just, something to go along, something extra to throw in there. But yeah, some little scripture, lost at sea. And yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty cool. I like the octopus on there, and apparently on the back you got like a bigger looking design there. You got all the Poseidon emblems and stuff. No idea what writing that is. Some kind of Greek maybe, I don't know. You would assume. And then he comes with these little effects. I guess this is like swamp, green sea, sludge, or something, what another. In the picture it shows it going on the tablet, like it's just kind of hanging out all over the tablet, just to, I guess, to show that it's been deep in the recesses of the sea or whatever. But if you wanted to, you could probably, hang these things off, Poseidon himself, or, you could wrap it around his, like this one could be wrapped around his trident, which maybe will take care of that, like just too much gold going on there. But yeah, so you got these little effects, not much else to them. And that's it, guys. That is it for Poseidon. I don't know. I think he looks pretty decent. Is he my favorite from the line? I don't think so, but I do love the armor. But I love the armor, I think, on everybody so far. But yeah, to go with my collection, the third god to be released in this line, I think he looks all right. Like $70, I don't know. Like I'm always the price on these guys. Like I felt like Hades, because this is the design, all the stuff that Hades came with. To me, I felt like that figure was worth $70. I think that's basically what I pay, 60, $70 for these figures. And Zeus was the first one that came out. Of course, I got him. I got the battle damage version. I thought he looked pretty cool, but still, $70 for him. I don't know. I feel like the quality of $70. There's just not too many people making, the Greek gods, or, I think there is a couple of lines coming out from different companies. I don't know them off the top of my head, but I've seen some, but they're a lot more expensive. You're talking $200, $150, which is pricey compared to a $60 figure. I'm going to continue to stick with the line. I think so far, like I said, the articulation's good. They don't seem real cheap. I haven't had anything break. It is kind of annoying that his like crown or whatever keeps popping off. But other than that, I haven't had problems with this line or the figures not, posing for me or breaking real easily. So they're not cheaply made. I just feel like I wish they would do something with the skin tone and maybe add some shade to the gold pieces. I love the gold. I like it. That's why I get this version. That's why I got the Hades version, because I like the gold. A lot of people like the purple, which I think the purple looked really nice too. But yeah, I don't know, guys. I would say I think it's a good figure with the line. I just feel like it's not my favorite so far, but I think they did great with the outfit, the design with that, the armor. So yeah, that is about it for this review of this figure. Do I think it was worth it? Oh, man. I don't know, guys. I'm lost. I'll let you guys decide for yourself what you think of this guy, and you can let me know. But, yeah, that's about all I got for you. Anyways, talk to you guys soon.